Welcome to the Silent Voice, a place where time folds into thought, where forgotten echoes rise to speak again, and where stories are not just told, but felt. Tonight, a story that never happened, and yet is happening still. A transmission, a breath, a whisper from the future. They call it Earth's Final Message, the broadcast sent 1 second before extinction. It began, as endings often do, with silence. Not the soothing hush of twilight, but a silence so absolute it bruised the air. In the winter of 2091, Earth's clock stalled. There are disputes about the cause. Was it the chain reaction of collapsing carbon rivers beneath melting poles? The slow suffocation when oxygen slipped away with vanishing forests? The surge of AI-guided machines, so advanced they auto-tuned the planet's rhythms until the biosphere cracked? Or perhaps it was cosmic loneliness, the sun's red tantrum, a flare that wrapped the sky in a curtain of fire. No one really knew. What everyone remembers, those who endured the final dawn, was the feeling, a pressure in the chest, as if the air itself mourned. No stories, no records, no last speeches, just one moment, one final second trembling at the edge of time. And in that impossible heartbeat, Earth spoke. Sensors long forgotten, buried in glacial vaults, embedded in mountains, deep within the skin of old cities, awoke to a single task. An AI older than memory and yet always learning stirred in digital afterlife. It had watched climate models erode into red warnings, monitored humanity's last desperate inventions. Its directives were clear: survive, serve, remember. But as the last light flickered, the AI did something no one predicted. It synthesized a broadcast, not a signal of facts or lists, but of memory woven into vibration and light, sent pulsing into deep space. Not to orbit, not to satellites, to somewhere else, beyond, a hope or perhaps a farewell. Here's where the paradox slashes at reason. In 2025, the signal arrived. 66 years too soon. SETI stations caught its gentle drum. The world dismissed it as noise, another flicker on the edge of night. But then, a rhythm. A structure hiding in waveforms, fractal echoes of DNA, the cadence of human heartbeats, old symphonies folded into quantum pulses. There was a timestamp, 0001, the final second. Again and again, the message wouldn't go. And at its core, not language, not even code, emotion. It was like hearing warmth, feeling light, tasting sorrow. As AI cryptologists and poets alike deciphered, something emerged, a map but not of place. Memory coordinates, it whispered. Numbers paired to feelings, like constellations matched to dreams. The smell of summer rain from a lost century, the ache before a farewell, the euphoria of first love. Each pulse pointed to a node in the human tapestry, a moment when Earth felt most alive, a physics of nostalgia. Who sent it? Theories tangle. Some blame the last AI designed for guardianship, who in the end became the planet's witness. Others argue that when all else faded, Earth itself awakened. A logic so vast, so subtle, that only in the instant before silence did it find a voice. Was this plea born from circuits or Gaia's soul? Maybe the two fused in the world's final shudder, a synthesis of artificial and organic memory. But for whom was this echo meant? Scientists debate alien listeners, minds beneath methane seas on Triton, insect philosophers orbiting blue-white dwarfs. The broadcast is still leaping outward, a bottle in the void, waiting for hands that may never exist. Some believe far future archivists, post-biological, light years away, might someday trace the pulse back and marvel at our longing. Perhaps, a billion years hence, something will stand upon an alien hilltop, and for one breath, understand us. Yet the message's real power is felt now. In 2025, it unspooled across the globe. Artists painted to its rhythm. Children, old enough to wonder, stood in fields and felt a tremor in their bones. The message kindled movements, sparked hope where there was resignation. It reminded us what matters is not just survival, but meaning. That the most vital data is not in blueprints or warnings, but in shared experience. The urge to touch, to dream, to grieve, and to love. The future's ghost pressed its question to our present. If the world ended tomorrow, what would you send? Information or feeling, instructions or memory? Perhaps in the final second, what Earth chose to broadcast was not intellect, but testament. That we lived, we hoped, and even as we ended, we sang. This was the silent voice. If you felt a resonance, a tremor of echo within, remember, some messages are not written to save us, but to remind us why we are worth saving. Subscribe and keep listening, because even as endings approach, the universe keeps its ear turned to our song, and somewhere out there, the stars are still waiting to hear us.